Hey folks, welcome back to Tech Time Life Diary. Today's topic, I am going to list out at least like 5 essential accessories or gears for the photographers to be successful in the field out there. I mean, this is based on my personal experience. I've been actively trying to be a photographer. I mean, it's a funny statement, but yeah, what I learned past 1 year, like I started my career in this in 2024. Not career, it's like a hobbyist to begin with. So my learning lessons and what I feel is one of the most important things you need to have. So let's go about them. Uh, yeah, I mean, these are the gears typically we want to have with us all the time. So uh, all these are these accessories I'm showcasing on my desktop. So the most important one is to safeguard your camera and gear. Basically, that comes into the play like these straps. This is a wrist cuff, and there's a clutch. I mean, yeah, here. So you can pick and choose what is convenient for you, but I mean, you should always have something attached to the camera so that it is more secured. Clutch is basically, you see this, it kind of give you extra grip onto the camera. But especially if you're doing a long hour shooting, I mean, that's my suggestion. That's what I followed. I use the shoulder strap, basically. And I tried the wrist cuffs. It is okay, but sometime I felt it's inconvenient because it gets locked in and taking out is they have to use the other hand, all those things. Some people might prefer this also. I have multiple variations of the straps and all. You have to find out what is better suited for it. I went with a peak design for the strap, just looking at the reviews. In fact, I even got the clutch from Peak Design, but for some reason, I mean, not some reason, like the reason being this add-on quick release attachments is a little bulkier for my needs. So that's why I went with the SmallRig clutch, which is old style simple locking. You can add your quick release straps. I mean, I haven't done any I mean, I have upcoming long shoot, so I'll be adding a quick release attachments like this. What is this called? Yeah, I have those from Peak Design already. So I need to attach one more on the bottom so that I can quickly add on to this, add the shoulder strap for that. So basically that's securing your camera, probably with the lens, and also you're not getting into like uh, strain carrying the heavy gear. Usually this is a compact. I have this Sony A7C II, which is a compact, but like when I put in a big lenses and all, it becomes very heavy. So that's the first one I prefer. You need to have it, or anyone who's starting out should have that. And secondly is the batteries. Have spare batteries, guys. Always at least one extra spare batteries, because you won't miss out the event or the movement. So that's the most important thing. So always all my camera gear, be it action camera or my vlogging camera or my to go camera, always have a spare. Just add-on tip is like Sony original charger is very slow. So I got, I mean, based on your camera, you can research what is the best charger for you. But like I prefer to have original batteries. There are a lot of aftermarket batteries which may serve, but may not be exactly right current and amps. There might be slight variations. So I don't want to like risk my expensive gear, expensive camera with like aftermarket batteries, especially with batteries. So I prefer to have original batteries, though it costs a little bit more than the aftermarket batteries. But like the charger, I got it aftermarket. Something called LL. I don't know how to pronounce LLANO. This is a fabulous charger which will give you the charge level and all. In fact, this battery with the Sony original charger takes like about 8 hours to charge. With this, it's like cut down to 2 to 2.5 hour full charge. So this is amazing extra thing. But you don't need to have those kind of things. But like at least you should have a extra battery with you. And third and other most important, I literally experienced that is the cleaning kit for your camera and lenses, especially when you're out in the field and you're swapping lenses. It so happens that because like these mirrorless cameras, right? There are it's when you open the lens like this, you want to swap. In Sony, there's at least an option when you open it, it close down the shutter, and that kind of prevents dust getting onto the sensor. But earlier I didn't knew that, and by default it kept it open. I was in some kind of garden, there a lot of wind blowing. I got some dust or a pollen onto my sensor, and all my pictures were spoiled later because the sensor I had to do like a using post production tools. I had to clean up, but still it is not worth. So you always keep at least a blower when you change every time lens. Just blow it off like this. I mean, you can blow it off the both sides, the lens and sorry. So you just blow it off. Don't touch the. Make sure don't touch the sensor or the lens parts with a blower. But like it at least prevents the dust. And also some wipes if you think you need to wipe up the clean, especially if you're shooting in front of water bodies like a waterfall or on the beach. There are a lot of fine water particle can accumulate on your lenses. You need to keep cleaning because like especially if it is in front of the sea, then there's a salt deposit can happen, so you better clean that. That is the third most important thing you should always carry. I mean, this is my home cleaning kit. This is a big one. They call it rocket blower or something. There are many other like I have like my travel one has. I always have it in my bag. That that small ones like yeah. So that I can quickly clean up the stuff. And also I haven't opened it because the last time when I traveled I forgot I ordered one there. This is a brush with a blower, but it is not advisable to touch the sensor, but from the lens on the front, if you have a filter and all, this is better. Like if any thick dust particle, you can use it to clean. So this is the one. So that's being the third. I think I already went to the third, right? We did the straps first, then the blower, oh sorry, batteries, and then the blowers or cleaning kit. And fourth is this one, the bag. Let me switch to the front view. So this is the, I mean, you guys noticed I love yellow. So I'm wearing yellow and I have a yellow bag. I love this bag. This is from BREVITE, and it's ultra light compared to any other bags I have. I have like a whole slew of bags. I'm kind of a bag crazy guy. I keep on buying, and this is very convenient for like a day outing. It has a quick access door. I mean, it's all based on your needs. Basically, my point is you need to have a really good, comfortable bag when you go out, and quick access. Also, it should safeguard your gear based on the gear needs. I mean, obviously, everyone will be having, but like the old style, the simple camera bags on. But there are a lot of options right now. And just an add-on tip is like I have a camera. What is it called? This is from PYG Tech, camera mount or something like that. Like on like when you're on the go, you can just add the if you this is Arca Swiss style thing, you can just lock it up like this. It holds your camera. I mean that I think I talked about this in my bag reviews. But yeah, quick. The point is you should have a good bag. Basically comfortable bag. Don't put. I mean, if you're doing like a lot of walking and carrying around, I personally I prefer to have a light bag because I already have a heavy gear. I don't want to carry extra burden with the bag. I mean, there are fabulous bags which are beautiful, and but like they are also heavy, like because of extra cushioning or whatever. I think I do have those some kind of bags, but I usually use it for like my travel, like long time international travel, flight travels. For those kind of things, I use those kind of bags. you go and check my bag review, which I mentioned all type of bags which I have and my experience with those bags. That's being fourth one. Fifth one is tripod. Lot of newbies uh, kind of ignore tripod, or they think it is only for professionals. Those who doing like wild photography or like night shoots and all. Trust me, you may need it. I mean, you will need it, especially if you're shooting events or like indoor, small events, also small gathering, friends and family. Tripod is better because in a low light situation, even if you have a fast lens, the thing is, fast lens, you reduce the depth of field. So when you're shooting a group of folks in low light, you need to have more depth of field, which basically puts into higher f numbers. And that time, you have to reduce the shutter speed to capture the more light. So there's a high chance of shake or vibration. So that's the reason. This I have like many tripods as of now based on my needs. One for astrophotography, I just recently got it. I put it in my other review. I have Peak Design travel tripod, which I use it to like carry if I'm traveling far and all, like taking flight and go somewhere else. But like this is my go-to tripod. This is a Benro carbon fiber. Oh no, this one is a aluminum one. I got a good deal. It's ultra light. In fact, the I recently put this video fluid head onto this for some other purpose, but I usually use a simple ball head. This head itself is heavy right now, but this tripod is very light. Something like this, compact and light, and the profile. If you see the profile, you can hold it in one hand. That's very easy to carry, and with a bag like this, you can attach it on the bottom. Like I have the, if you see this, right, there's a tripod strap. You can put it that, and you can carry around. So I mean, all the different bags have different type of means of carrying tripod, especially if they are designed for the photography. So based on the needs, you can look up for that. So this is the fifth important item you need to have. And on top of it, the bonus item, I'll say a remote shutter. I have like one from SmallRig. One recently I got it from something called JJC, some Chinese brand, I think. I haven't tested this. This is pretty decent and very compact. It connects to my A7C as well as my ZV-E10. Anything with a Bluetooth. It's a remote shutter release. This is especially helpful when you're doing a low light shooting on a tripod. It is very convenient and less prone to shakes because there's no shakes at all with this because you're not touching the camera. I mean, other way you can do is like you set up a delay in your shutter. When you click, all the vibrations subside and then it will take the picture. So you can do different ways, but these are the main um, items. When I was talking about the battery, I mean, if camera supports, this is also, you can keep it as a side PD battery. But my Sony A7 C2 takes input through the USB-C. I can charge while shooting long. I mean, basically when I'm doing my astrophotography, I use this kind of battery. But for day shoots or event shoot, carrying around this bulky thing is not worth along with your gear. You have to wire it, and it's unless it's on tripod and you are constantly sitting there, then it's okay. But I suggest strongly keep an extra battery, at least one extra battery, if not multiple, based on the your needs. You can decide on that. So yeah, those are the top 5 items you should always carry when you go out for the photography. Yeah, and yeah, thanks for watching. This is very short session. Thanks for watching my videos. Keep watching, subscribe, comment, give me your thoughts, and also provide me some suggestions. Thank you. Adios. Happy shooting.